Hey, welcome back to Who's Up. We got a lot planned for y'all today. So where you want to start it at? We're gonna start with these Lakers or the draft. Where y'all want to start?
And do the draft since that was most recent.
All right. So how did each of y'all teams fare in the draft?
Who picked the highest out of everybody?
I think the Falcons.
No,
Nah,
Mo was 15th.
it was us. We was 12. Dallas, we was 12.
Okay. That's what he was getting at. My bad. My bad.
Dun-dun-dun-dun,
Uh, person, I'm cool with our draft. I think this is probably the first time in a long time where they did best player available, but we don't got the roster for best player available. Like we need stuff. So I guess I understand. Um,
Dr. J, I think your TV on.
yeah, I was like,
We
I was
apologize
like,
for technical difficulties.
yeah, I was looking. I was like, somebody in the. So I like our first round pick. To be honest with you, I felt we was a little reactive to the Eagles personally, because it's like, hey, we can't just let Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis just run through the middle of people. So I felt like that's kind of personally why we reached for Booker. I think he's really, really good. I'm cool with it. I wanted a wide receiver because we can't have Quignon and all of them locking up, putting both them fools on CD and daring everybody else to beat you. So I personally wanted a wide receiver, but I understood it. Donovan,
As a Raku.
as a Raku, he's tough. At first, I'm like, bro, all them running backs on the board, why are you taking a defensive end? Like, we got 7 of them on the roster. But then after I started watching his tape and kind of seeing some of the things from him, I was like, oh, he gets busy. So I was like, okay. So I thought that was great value for our second round pick. Our third round pick, I like him out of ECU. He's a 6'1", 6'2" corner, real long. He had an ACL tear in September. But again, I don't know what we're going to do with Diggs. I don't know when he's coming back. He could come back, but second or third week in the season, I don't know. But to think we was going to be out there, I'll have to go out there and guard somebody with Kyer Elam and Deron Bland after we let Jordan Lewis go. I was like, oh, everybody finna score 50 points. So I understood maybe why they were going defense. But I just kind of say, all in all, I thought they did a good job kind of going based off their board and what value that they thought was the highest. So I was okay with it. And again, I'll speak on y'all's team just kind of from my perspective. I thought, again, as much as I hate the Eagles, I love how they draft in their organization. So I thought the Eagles did fairly well. I thought, honestly, I thought the Chiefs, I thought y'all did well too. I like Josh Simmons. I was surprised he didn't go in like between 12 to 15. So for him to make it all the way down at a 32, I thought that was really, really good value. Because I think I heard some, it's like the only time Patrick Mahomes hasn't done well in the Super Bowl is when he hasn't had an offensive line. So I thought it was kind of smart how y'all drafted. TJ, again, I surprisingly like Charles. I wish y'all wouldn't have gave up a first round pick to jump in for James Pierce when he got hella concerns. Like y'all could have got Donovan as a rock, Danny Ocean Donovan. If y'all just waited, I didn't think y'all had to jump in back to the first round for a dude who got plenty of character concerns. I love the Jalen Walker pick because that he gets busy. So I love that pick. I thought y'all did well. Um, I thought y'all did well overall though. That's it for me.
Yeah, yeah, same. I did not feel that jumping back in the first round at all was a smart move, but the Falcons will Falcon. They will find a way to screw the draft up somehow.
I mean, but
Yeah.
you got Xavier Watts though. Like y'all defense will be nice. Like I
Mhm.
don't agree with jumping back up for James. Y'all ain't gonna stop the run for shit. But if it's third and long, like y'all gonna get busy.
Yeah, but I don't that I think that was a stupid pick because we lost the first next year.
Yeah.
I just don't think we gave away too much for that player and that safety we got from Notre Dame. He's good. I wasn't expecting that, but also don't know where he's going to play either because we still got Jesse Bates and Simmons. So
Simmons gone. Have a good one, Simmons. He out.
Wasn't he on a
Yeah.
1-year deal? He was on a 1 year, right?
Yeah. Wasn't he?
I don't think so.
And could Watts be a slot corner in the meantime?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I'm saying like you got two of them. I mean, so it's like, but I'm like he's a great player, so I'm not really mad at the pick because like eventually he will play somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you can, and if one of them goes down, like having a great backup, but you're not really paying him nothing either. What you get the third round, so
Yeah.
So I'm happy with the pick. Just that moving back up kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But like I said, the Falcons will Falcon. But what about y'all?
Well, you could still move Kirk Cousins on the back end and get whatever you moved up or get some of that value back. You know what I
I'm
mean?
about to say maybe the only place he can go is Pittsburgh, though, for real.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
some other people have some questionable quarterback decisions right now across the league, so you never know where he might end up. Injuries pop up or something.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It may not be a start of the season move, but I think by the end of the season, especially what's his name? Penix does well, he'll definitely he'll move him somewhere.
Never forget the Eagles got a first round pick for Sam Bradford when who's that bike when Teddy Bridgewater blew his knee out. So it's possible.
Again, people will always pay for a quarterback, always overpay for quarterbacks.
Yep.
And I really want to get Pitts up out of there though. He got
what y'all talk about? We might take him in KC.
Take who in KC?
Kyle Pitts.
Go ahead and give me
Go ahead and give me Kyle Pitts.
What's your backup tight end? Gray? Is it Gray?
Yeah, you can have him. You can have him for sure.
Give me Gray in a second round, and we'll give you Kyle.
I'll give you Dallas Goedert for Kyle Pitts straight up.
I'll give you $5 for Kyle Pitts because he ain't done nothing yet.
Hey man, I feel like I can do something with Kyle Pitts. Bring him up north.
Y'all didn't get rid of Goddard, right? Y'all kept him.
Nah,
right?
he's still there. Goddard's still there.
Okay. Dr. J, how you feel?
Dr. J?
Yeah.
I think we all right, man. Like your boy Simmons, they said he was gonna be top 5 if he ain't hit or hurt his knee. So we're gonna lean on medical science in the modern era, and it's not the death sentence that it would be, or not like Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins' age, and you blow his knee like that. So, and I saw the one comment, they were like 80% of this dude is better than what we had. So all Pat needs is competence, and we'll be all right. Then we talk about moving the second round pick from last year into guard, so that should make him better. You can have some help. You know what I mean?
Where was he at?
He was supposed to be left tackle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't ready for talking about. I mean, he played well at BYU, but you slide him in guard. I think he'll be better than the person we had in his place. And then we couldn't keep him and Smith and Creed and people on defense, so he had to go. So I ain't really too hurt on that. But we picked up a couple of dudes on the D line. They should be productive. I like the D tackle. He like a speed rusher, so we can get in there. The way I look at it now, the fastest pass to the quarterback straight down the middle now. So got Chris Jones with him, and then he could be his replacement maybe. I like the corner we picked up, another kind of tall dude. And like I said, that take up for when we lost Snead. So we got some more depth there. And then I do like this wide receiver out of Utah State. He looked like a nice I forget the dude's name, but
is it Jalen Royals or
oh shoot, I think that's his name, but I know he went to Utah State. I can tell you that much. Like I said, he was like 4th, I think, in yards from scrimmage. Speed guy, like he ran a 4.4 on the low. So you got him, Hollywood, Rice, Worthy, Kel still getting the roam free.
Jalen Royals.
Jay Roy, there you go. And then I like the running back we got in the 7th round. He from SMU converted wide receiver, another 4.4 dude. So
is Brashard Smith?
Yeah, dude from SMU.
Yep. Brashard Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him.
So like I said, between him and Pacheco, we got solid speed in the backfield again. Not that we didn't. I mean, CEH had to go, man. I mean, he's a nice dude, but he ain't had the burst that we need. So like, and I like this dude because he a converted receiver. That sound like Brian Westbrook part two. We're gonna run the screen and we to the house. And I think we got Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin part 1 and 2 again now. Ooh, it's looking like February, a rematch with Danny Ocean now.
That would it feel like.
What y'all gonna do? What y'all draft, Danny
Ain't
Ocean?
nothing. Did you play defense in the SEC? Come on now. That's how we draft strategy. Oh, you played at Georgia, Bama, or Texas? Bring your ass on up here.
Yeah. He collected them like Infinity Stones. I'm like, good.
I think they're like 9 Alabama and Georgia players on the Eagles defense now, or on the roster.
But you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Like that's always.
It's a feeder program. I ain't mad at it. I know they drafted 2 massive tackles in the 6th round. Jeff Stoutland, the best O-line coach in the league, so he can do whatever. I don't care.
Can't teach being large.
Yeah, you can't teach 6'6". So
oh yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, what was his name? Ty Ninsky or Ty something? Yeah, because I
got it right here.
Out of Nebraska.
Yeah, that's the D tackle from Nebraska. That's Ty Robinson. I was talking about Miles Hinton and Cameron Williams. There's 2 massive tackles from Texas. I mean, Miles is from Michigan, Cameron from Texas. Yeah, got a D tackle to play beside Jalen Carter. Hey, man. Got C.J. Gardner-Johnson as replacement, safety from Texas. G. Hodge in the 1st round. Hey, dog, tell Patrick he better unhook the caboose because his ass will be on the ground again.
Hey, we got competence at the line.
Tell Pat his ass will be on the ground. Tell Dat his ass will be on the ground. If Michael Penix's bitch ass show up, his ass on the ground, it don't matter. Line him up.
Dak might be on the ground, but we got to see about our tackles. I don't trust.
Oh yeah, I don't. But overall, like I'm happy. I was happy after day 2.
But see y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little praise because again, I'll call it how I see it. Y'all go into the draft this year was probably the first year where it's like y'all didn't have very many weaknesses. Like corners was straight, O-line was straight, D-line was straight, safety.
Yeah, D-line needed some help because Josh Sweat left.
And Milton.
Yeah, Milton left. Like the line needs some help. For real, Justin, I think y'all had like one of the best drafts. Like you got Ezra Rocco in the 2nd round. Like, you were like outside of receiver, like y'all straight. Like this is the first time y'all look confident since Emmett was there for real.
Ooh, Emmett.
We just need a receiver. I'm hoping I'll take Ski Mask Pickens. Like give me.
You don't want to. Nah, be careful what you wish for.
Bring me Amari Cooper back. Because
there's still some free agents on the market. Like it's not over yet, but
yeah.
You want Sky Moore?
No, we need an efficient number 2, not one out there efficient.
No, he need a real number 1. That's what he need.
Yeah, I'm about to say CD.
Y'all.
Here we go.
CD is the best number 2 out there. All right, hands down.
No, CD is a top 5 receiver.
Which would make him the best number 2 out there.
Are you the best number 2 out there? And there's 32 teams in the NFL. Each one got to have a number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Each one don't, because a lot of them teams ain't got number 1.
I'll take that.
Okay, I'll get a half of them do.
There are very few teams where CD Lamb will go to when he be number 2.
I'm not. I would say he'll be in the. When I say number 2, like he needs to be the Rob. He needs to be the Robin. He doesn't need to be the Batman. He may not be a number 1 caliber.
He is a Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman. That sounds about right. No powers, just basic and around a lot of people with some real talent. That sounds about right, Batman.
He'll be the number 1 on both y'all's teams immediately.
Absolutely not.
Easily.
Absolutely not. No. Not in KC. I know not in KC.
With a quickness, Andy Reid will give his left and right titty for CD Lamb.
Yes, he would.
We got 3 people better than him already. 4 actually. Worthy faster, Rice just as reliable, and Kelce there, and the new boy he cheaper. So and he fast.
Y'all crazy.
Oh, and we can run the ball before then and throw it to the running back. Which we'll play Shador Sanders ball and run check downs instead of throwing it deep to CeeDee Lamb.
Thank you.
Y'all crazy.
Thank you for the perfect segue. Go ahead, TJ. Line that up.
So what do y'all feel about Shador falling the way he did?
As
I
expected.
got my own feelings on it about it, but I don't think it was because he was bad. I think they had to put the nigga in his place. Be perfectly decided, because you can't come out there and talking like Eli. I'm gonna go where I want to go, and then think the league gonna knock you down. Like, the league is still a league. The league is the reason that it's a league. Yeah,
I'll take that.
I think I've been hearing stuff come out. Again, I'm not saying that he probably went in there with Bobby Shmurda, jumped on the table and started, doing a rap video. But I think that he probably thought that he was going top 5 to top 10. So I think that there were teams that he specifically did not interview with. And then I think that they said, okay, well, this is how you're going to do. And I think he went into some of these things saying, hey, more so, what can y'all do for me rather than what can I do for you? Right. And again, it's not to say that, to be honest with you, I think Shador was the second best quarterback. I do. I think that Cam Ward has way more pop, way more zip, is way more mobile than Shador. So I think that that's a clear cut. But there's no way you telling me that Jalen Milroe, love Bama, that Tyler Slough, that Dylan Gabriel, which who is 5'8" with heels on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Who was the other quarterback though? And Jackson Dart.
Yep.
There's no way that those quarterbacks were better. But at the end of the day, again, he's going to Cleveland where they got 5 quarterbacks: Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, if you want to count him, and then Shador. And so
the nasty man.
Yeah, I think they did him wrong, but I also think that he contributed to it.
I called it out. I seen it coming, right? So, not maybe. Okay, let me. In order of selection, I knew Show and Dart had a very good chance to get picked before him and Milroe.
Okay.
Reason why, we're gonna use the Justice League for the example. All right. Cam Ward is Superman. We know he got the best talent. Tyler Show and Jackson Dart, they Aquaman. All right. They not the best whatsoever, but we know they got a superpower. If you watch them pro, they throw the ball very easily, very far. So if you rolling the dice, you rolling the dice on that being Josh Allen. If you, my dude, Brian Dable in New York, he think he can recreate that, right? And now Gillen Gabriel, I got no defense. But they on the same team, so we'll see how that come out. I got no defense on him, right? But your boy Milroe, he the Flash. Can't throw, but at least he very, very fast. So at worst, I got Taysom Hill. At worst.
Can you, Dr. J, real quick, can you tell me if Jalen Milroe was not Josh Allen comp before he came into the league? They said Josh Allen couldn't throw it to nobody. It wasn't really super accurate, but they knew he could get busy on those things. So I'm like, if you were telling me more so Josh Allen with the Jalen Milroe, I'd be with you. Like, I'd definitely be like, okay, I'd understand that. Like, especially like if Jalen Milroe, what he can do better than all them quarterbacks is run.
Yeah.
Know that.
Yeah. So I see all 3 of them going first, because now we got to get to the real racism, right? They white, so let's add that in. I'm not ignoring it. That's part of the equation. And then when you get to Shador, he Batman. He got a last name, he got some money, and he averaged at everything else. He accurate, but he remind me of Bryce Young and Kyler Murray and Chase Daniels and Colt McCoy and other people of smaller stature that they might throw the ball very well in college, but I think they're going to get the shit knocked out of them in the league. Or I see a little bit of Alex Smith arm in him. Like, it get where he accurate, he going to make good decisions. But when it's time to push the ball down the field in the wind of New York, and you barely can get the ball down the field in the thin air of Colorado, I got questions. I got concerns.
But we're talking about how far you need to push the ball, because he can throw 60 to 70 with no problem.
No,
how far do you need to throw the ball?
Not compared to how Show and Dart do it. Like, I watched them, bro. They like, and they go the same 60. Till he get it 55. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just remind me of Alex Smith. And we'd have seen that story before. So like now the last piece of the puzzle, he come with Dion. Nobody coached him but Dion, right? So is he capable of doing anything else besides what Dion do? Because that's what Deshaun Watson problem is. All he knew how to do was what Clemson said. They say he took away the Clemson playbook, trash, right? So
looking at Houston though.
He was, but they was running the Clemson playbook. And when they changed the coaches, trash.
But to be honest with you, that's on the coaching more so than that's on Deshaun. Because if you got a quarterback who's supposed to be the franchise leader, if you're not dictating and having play designs that best suit your quarterback, you are trash as a coach.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. But as a quarterback, if you want to be transcendent, you should be able to adapt just as much as the coach should be able to adapt to you, right? So to Shadour's point, I got to call check down Charlie. I done lived that life with Alex Smith. You want no parts of it. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to win the Super Bowl, if you want to win some games and sell father son as your head coach, all right, cool. Because that's the other thing coming. The question is going to be asked, when Dion going to coach? Whether Dion open his mouth or not, you know how ESPN and FS1 move. They want a story. They going to go digging. Now, if you the coach, you going to draft that to come to your home? Now, because you could be wrong on title show and be like, well, he obviously trash. I get somebody else. You wrong. Look, Shador started struggling. You the one got to go. Dion, come holler at me.
But that's the thing. But honestly, if you look at the whole group, there's only like 2 or 3 teams he could have actually went and started on. The rest of those teams, he would have been a backup no matter where he went.
Yeah.
So the fact you're telling me that he is not good enough to be a backup.
I'm not saying he's not good enough to be a backup. I'm saying that's exactly what he is.
No, I guarantee he would have been a backup on a lot of teams. And even if he would have sit down a year and a half before he got his chance to start, that still would have been one of those badder teams. Like, it's not.
Yeah. But, I mean, Jameis Winston can do the same thing Shador can do. Check down.
Jameis also been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah. So which one you want to pay? A cheap veteran or take a chance on a rookie that come with the eyeballs of Deion Sanders?
Neither. You're not paying him.
But Shador come with the eyeballs of Deion Sanders. And every week they're gonna be asking, is coach gonna come? Is coach gonna come? You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering if it is almost like a Colin Kaepernick situation, where it's like, all right, the moment that, again, I'm just gonna use it for the Cowboys. The moment that Dak played bad, it's like, what can Shador do? And you're like, I absolutely did not want Shador. I did not, because I ain't want that.
I wanted him like
at the 6th,
round 4.
Yeah, around 6, around 5 to 6, I would have taken Shador. But as far as the media narrative, I feel like Jerry Jones always causes a lot of hoopla, right? And so, like, as a Cowboys fan, Shador would have been really good for our team. I think he would have been good for our team. As a Dak fan, I ain't want none of that smoke. I didn't. Oh, he didn't throw 2 picks. What's Shador doing? What can Shador? What do you?
I think that's a reflection of the organization. Yeah, I think that's a reflection of the organization, because that shit wouldn't fly in Philadelphia. It wouldn't fly in KC. It wouldn't fly in Baltimore. It wouldn't fly in Buffalo.
But
see, he look good in KC.
Y'all took Jalen Hurts when y'all had just signed Carson, so y'all don't care. There's only a select few organizations that truly could have dealt with. That's why the Patriots got rid of Joe Milton. They didn't want Drake May looking over his back. You know what I mean?
But Joe Milton is better than Drake May.
But again, I don't think so.
Joe Milton is better than Drake May, hands down.
If Joe Milton was better, they never would have drafted Drake May.
But in retort to that, if they thought Kirk Cousins was RG3 was that, they wouldn't have drafted Kirk Cousins. They drafted both of those in the same year.
Shanahan didn't want RG3. Ownership made him draft RG3.
Yeah. And RG3 was a walking injury waiting to happen. Like, people I went to school with was telling people not to draft RG3. Like, he land, and my man needs collapsing, like he can pop his ACL off a basic jump. But they had to cover their butt on him. But Shador, man, I mean, like you say, if you would have picked him second quarterback, I would have been surprised. But I'm not surprised they picked the 2 quarterbacks, Show and Dart. Like, I'm not surprised at them 2, because you can chase a dream and move off of it quickly. Shador, you can't just get up off of that quickly.
I'm surprised it's slow, because this man was like 30 years old.
He been hurt. He been hurt.
Was like, slow. Like, he our age.
Yeah, I'm like, this man been in league. Like, I mean, he been in college. I think he on his like 7th year in college, right? So I'm like, he about as close to a finished product as you gonna get.
Yeah, boy, you need to join the LinkedIn portal.
Hey,
You
man,
need to get a
you
job,
called
Playboy.
the rest what's it, the Commanders the same way. He 27.
Jason Daniel. Jason
Yeah.
Daniel for me. Yep.
I thought he 24.
No.
Now, isn't Jaden same age as Jalen, isn't he?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Jaden,
these
right?
dudes be reclassifying so much and transferring like you to a certain degree. You really can't go
Yeah,
by age
Jaden's
no more.
24.
Yeah, I thought he was 24.
Yeah, he's 24.
I thought he was 20. I think he was 26 last year. Turned 27.
Jalen Hurts is 26.
Mm.
Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts is 26.
But Jalen also been in the league 4 years, 5 years.
I think they're like 6 years.
6, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 6 years. This dude's a rookie.
I put it like this
Rookie.
though. I'm also not surprised that he fell as far as he did. Like talk about if you compare him to people that's not playing quarterback. Like you're gonna grab a backup quarterback that you really don't need, or another position that you
I
do
think the thing
need.
about Shador is only time we saw him after the season was at his pro day. Like he didn't do the Senior Bowl, he didn't do the Shrine Bowl, he didn't do the Combine. He
Yep.
just went to the Combine for interviews. He didn't talk to everybody. He only talked to a few teams. So like once those teams say no, like no one has done their homework on you because you didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's where, as much as you want to go, this is that, it's like he did some of that. He did some of that. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah, the league will put you in your place, but you also can't go to the league dictating when you want to get a job. It's like you going into a job interview talking about, I want 90,000. I know I ain't never made it before, but that's what I want. Like
I think you can if you have leverage. He miscalculated the leverage that he had.
Thought he was Eli.
Yeah,
Found out he didn't.
did it.
He just a little
Caleb
too
Williams
dark
did it,
for all
right?
that.
Yeah, he miscalculated the leverage he thought he had. Because if he had leverage, he 100% could have pulled this off.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say leverage, are you referring to his game? That
Yes,
kind of leverage?
leverage is if he were the top
And
quarterback
more.
in this draft class, or if he had leverage.
But he don't even fit the prototype that they looking for. Like,
I mean, I think
how tall is he?
Like 6'2"?
2.
All right, he that person that's playing power forward in high school because he's the tallest person on the team. But when they get to the league, they a midget.
Yeah, he's 6'1", 216.
That Pat 6'4", Josh Allen 6'5", 6'4", Prescott 6'4", 6'5". Like
Dak is that big.
Dak 6'2".
Yeah.
6'2"? Well,
Yeah.
anyway, you see the result. You see he's not that good. So I mean, hey.
Oh, yeah, Dak 6'2".
But so is Jalen Hurts and all them. They all
Jalen 6'1".
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts don't drive that bus. He don't crash it, but he not driving that bus.
He drove it in the Super Bowl.
No, he kept it on cruise control. He did not drive that bus. That was the defensive line, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all shut Saquon down. Next thing I know, Jalen said, "Oh, there go Devontae on the skinny post."
You not gonna sit here with a straight face and tell me that game won't won by the defensive line. You're not gonna tell me that. I ain't gonna listen. I'm not gonna let you talk food like that today, Danny Ocean. I'm not gonna do it.
All I know is
I ain't say he ain't do his part. I just say he not lifting the team. If anything, he holding them back. Tell me y'all wouldn't upgrade if y'all could.
Nope. To
who? Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
So now Lamar upgrade.
Upgrade over Hurts.
Now
over Hurts. Yeah, but he never gonna be better than that. Let's not get ignorant now.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes.
At 17 for 22 for 21 yards and 2 touchdowns, is that good?
I ain't say it wasn't good. I said he not driving the bus.
I think. All right, Dr. J, tag me and let me get in on this. I've been complimenting the Eagles. Let me get in on this.
Handle your business, man. Handle your business.
I think Jalen Hurts is perfect for what the Eagles need. Y'all can win games when he throw for 112 yards and throw it 7 times. Is that a smack on Jalen? No, because they've done an excellent job of building around him. But for you to pump your chest like Jalen top 5, that is an absolute hell no. Like to tell me that
he's better than Dak any day.
No,
he ain't better than Dak.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you, TJ.
What does he do better than Dak? No, besides run the ball, what does he do better than Dak?
He can throw it better than Dak. He's more efficient than Dak.
He throws a better deep ball than Dak.
No, he does not.
And he's more efficient.
No, he's
more
not.
efficient. He make better decisions than Dak, but he ain't no better.
TJ, if you throw the ball 8 times a game, I bet you I go 6 for 8.
Better than Dak.
And he has 47 seconds to throw the ball. Jalen Hurts be making packed lunches and asking people if they want red meat or blue fish. Like he got all day back there.
And most of his touchdowns
Y'all had
on
the best
1 yard rush.
like 10 years.
Yeah, and tell me the receivers we had, TJ. We had Des Bryant, we had Bryce Butler, and Cole Beasley. Tell me when we had A.J. Brown and Devontae. Tell me when we had
Goddard.
that, TJ. We never had that. We had the best offensive line with no weapons.
No. You don't get to do that because you had that year when Micah had all them sacks, Diggs had all them picks, CD led the league in TDs, Dak led the league. You had all that in front of you, and you niggas still fucked up. No, you don't get to do that shit. You niggas was fucking loaded that year, and you fuck niggas lost in Green Bay. Fuck that. You don't get to do that shit. You niggas had a loaded team. Y'all was number 1 in the NFC East. You were the 1 seed, and Green Bay walked in that bitch and fucked you niggas up. You don't get to do that. Dak never had a loaded team. Fuck that. You niggas was loaded that year. All across the fucking board, all I heard was CD this, Micah that, Trayvon Diggs and Night trying, all that bullshit. And
that was not even the Green Bay year. If you gonna come at us, at least get the year right. That was
what year was it then? Was that the San Francisco year?
That was the San Francisco.
Oh, my bad. You went to San Francisco and got fucked in front of God.
No, we didn't. We lost 17 to 12. 17 to 12. That's
fuck
not
out of here, nigga. That's all them stats and you lost to fucking Brock Purdy. Fuck, suck my dick, nigga, with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
17 to 12.
I don't want to hear that shit.
This the first year. This the first year Jalen Hurts won a playoff game where y'all niggas won't allow 7 points. This the first year. So stop acting.
Jalen been in the NFC Championship game twice. We ain't been to the NFC Championship game since Blues Clues. What the fuck y'all niggas talking about? Every team in the NFC been to the NFC Championship game this century except you niggas. Fuck out of here, dog.
I know.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. No.
When you listed all them stats,
you niggas can see yourself out.
Micah can have stats and blah, blah, blah. We could never stop the run.
You niggas haven't played football after January 8th
you listing
since
stats.
Jesus got up.
You never told me where we ranked in those. When Micah had all them sacks, where were we? We weren't no top. We weren't
at home, nigga. You niggas went home. That's where you niggas went. You lost to Brock Purdy, nigga. Jalen would never lose to no motherfucking Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, didn't he?
No,
they put him out the game.
Jalen beat Joe Johnson, TJ.
They knocked that nigga out.
To tell you the truth, he beat Joe Johnson.
Oh.
He ain't beat Brock Purdy.
He beat CMC.
He beat the third. He beat the third string quarterback.
Jordan Love, the best QB on earth, got that bitch nigga out the paint. Matt Stafford on the heater. Oh yeah, I can't do nothing. Got that bitch nigga out the paint. Jay Daniels, best rookie quarterback on the planet, got that bitch nigga out the paint. Dropped 50 on his bitch ass. Patrick Mahomes, greatest quarterback over. Had that nigga run up and was like, "Fuck you niggas." Nah, y'all niggas don't talk to me like that, motherfucker. We the champ. You niggas can't get past the divisional round. Fuck you niggas. You bitch niggas had all that talent that year and went to San Francisco, had Zeke snapping the fucking ball. Fuck you niggas. You niggas don't deserve to be mentioned the same fucking breath as us. Win a fucking playoff game, nigga.
We have, nigga.
You niggas don't get to talk shit to nobody.
Yeah, I'm going to keep talking. We'll see y'all during the season.
And you going to see us on the TV in the playoffs, or you niggas at home.
Because y'all have 1 year.
Losing to Brock Purdy got the nerve to talk to me. Fuck y'all niggas.
When y'all beat Brock Purdy?
We knocked that nigga out the fucking game, him and his backup. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, all right.
He came in Sunday and got hit by a real one.
Hold up.
That's how y'all got there.
That sound like it proved my point, though. The defensive line, once again, drive the bus, not Jalen Hurts. That man
dropped 50 on the Commanders, nigga.
He ain't dropped no 50.
Nah, man.
Most of the niggas' plays was from the 20-yard line.
Jalen hiding just like he was with Nick Saban.
Correct. Then they hiding the real thrower.
He was hiding so much Kenny Pickett got snaps in the Super Bowl, nigga. You can shut the fuck up, too.
Hey. Hold up now. Hold up.
Putting the backup in the Super Bowl on you niggas. No, sir.
Hey, hold up. Let's not forget we got back-to-back, and y'all was the second one. And we were supposed to be in down years. Y'all ain't never won no Super Bowl in the down year. How about that one?
Oh, we'll catch you in there.
We moved. They told us all over. Hey, matter of fact, hold up. You just sparked the conversation now.
Get him.
Because The last time I thought they told me Pat
him.
was done when we lost to Tampa and we ran off back to back too. So
Hey,
you might have made Pat mad. You see, you watch Drake.
Fuck
You
that
familiar?
nigga.
All right. When y'all
Fuck that
see
nigga.
now it's got to be business. Now
That nigga done cut his
I
teeth.
tried to stay out y'all division.
I
tried to stay out y'all division.
Nah,
Pat got more reason y'all whole organization, and you gonna talk to me.
I will talk to you.
You gonna talk to me.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Pat got more MVPs than Jalen Hurts got completed college games in the national championship. But you gonna talk to me.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Pat ain't never get benched in the middle of national television for somebody that
Pat never
needs
made
to
it
get
that
replaced
far.
right now.
Pat never made it that far.
Get him, Dr. J.
In college.
Why he ain't? Pat in
In
GOAT
college?
conversations. Pat in GOAT conversations. Jalen Hurts liable to get benched next year.
For who?
Get him,
For
Dr.
whoever
J.
y'all got, don't matter.
All right.
Look,
I'll handle
watch
you in February.
Watch this. Him and Sirianni were beefing all last year, won't they? Last year. It was conversations of somebody need to go.
Hey.
Just because it's in that, just because y'all division inept don't mean that, okay? Y'all
you play in the easiest division in football.
All I got is one thing
Hold
to say.
up. No. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. You set me right up for it. Which one it gonna be? Are they a threat or are they trash? Because you ain't gonna tell me both now.
I never
Which one
said
it gonna be?
Your
Somebody,
division
half the league, half the sports world talking about watch out for Harbaugh, watch out for Sean Payton, watch out for Pete Carroll. Okay, so Sean Payton ain't did 90% on Bounty Gate. That's all he got. Once again, the defense driving the bus, not the offense. Pete Carroll the same way, leading the boom. Offense not doing nothing. And then who the other person? Oh, it don't even matter. They some trash anyway. So which one is it? Are they a threat or are they trash? I just need to know. Help me out. So you on the side they trash or they? I need official.
That's AFC West is trash. That's the side I'm on.
I take that because I think they trash and
AFC West is trash.
Embarrassing himself for being with them and Sean Payton embarrassing himself for being with them.
Thank you for fighting Justin's battle because he ain't had none. He ain't have a leg to stand on.
I did.
I mean,
I did.
I can't defend.
Hey, Dr. J, I was on the bus like Jalen. You was driving, I was back. I was on the
I'm just saying, man. Jay, y'all, you know Jalen ain't driving that bus. You could put Kirk Cousins out there.
Winning, all I know is winning matters, and Jalen win 80% of his games.
I take that. I would say the Eagles win 80% of their games in spite of him.
I agree.
That's crazy.
Why they?
Jalen,
okay.
Hold on.
I ain't that disrespectful. He not Brock Purdy.
I was about to say, I know
ain't that
Jalen.
bad. But come on, man. Like, he like Alex Smith. Don't mess up.
That's perfect. That's a perfect example, Dr.
Alex Smith a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking Tim Tebow.
No.
Well, no, Tim Tebow not bad. He think he is.
Tebow ain't had no business on national television in the NFL, bro. Like
that man won the Broncos that first playoff game in how long?
That's an indictment on Pittsburgh. He ain't had. I mean, let's be for real, man. Come on now. Von Miller won that game. I think Von Miller was there at the time. Yeah. Like Tebow. Another one. He hid at Florida while Hernandez was hiding the bodies, and that's the only reason they won. He prayed while Hernandez got folks scared for real. But
it's something about being a true leader of the team. It's like it takes true leadership.
That's what they said about Jackson Dart and Tyler Show. They got leadership qualities. They high effort guys.
No, hold on. Y'all keep talking because
I'm just saying, man. It's gonna be all right, man. Look, I don't expect nobody to beat the Eagles besides themselves.
Well, the Eagles will be first in the division this year. I give you that.
Yeah, like
and honestly,
it's gonna take some.
The Commanders are gonna be second. It's gonna be a race between third and fourth.
Who you say gonna be second?
The Commanders.
You talking
about the whole NFC?
Commanders come back down to earth.
Yeah, we're gonna get them.
Who be in their place then?
We're gonna get them.
Dallas.
We're gonna get them.
That lucky shit that the Commanders had last year.
Again, you talking about they did all that when Dak was gone for 10 games.
I ain't noticed no difference. Cooper Rush lose the same game. Cooper Rush lose the same game Dak
No,
Prescott
he doesn't.
lose.
Cooper Rush has played 8 games in his entire career. Y'all need to
And
get
he
off the
did. Did he
Gold Rush
win?
nonsense.
Did he win?
Barely.
What time of the year did he play?
In the beginning of the season.
And Dak don't lose games in the beginning of the season?
No, sir. You realize we've been 12-5 when Dak played? What you ain't?
Watch this.
Still lost to the Falcons, but anyway, we'll have to end this conversation.
Oh.
And we'll holler at y'all next time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check us out on IG. If you got any questions, email us at 1-800-who's-up@gmail.com. We see y'all next time.
And TJ ended that like he had finna take a shit or something.